Alright guys, so in this video, I'll be talking about what I'm looking at for the last week of June because last week was this week or today Saturday, we're not in the new week yet. It was something else, right? Some of you guys, especially my paid students, came to meet me and they're like, I took a drawdown, all of other stuff, right? So I just thought to give my perspective of what I see for the last week of June, right? June is not going to leave us without paying us, right? So the aim of this call is to give you guys my opinion, notes, quote unquote, my opinion of what I think the market should do, right? So before I go, what I have for next week, let's look at my previous call. You can see the call, Forex market review and prediction for June 2023. You can see where I pointed at DSY was going to jump. You can see, let's take it back a bit. You can see the video when I was recording it. You can see I can't edit a YouTube video, right? So you can see that market was all the way up here when I said it was going to sell, right? All this market was all the way up here. So you can see the recording from my YouTube channel here. So you can see I can't edit a video, right, and then put something else. You can see the timestamp on it. You can see 3 weeks ago on June 3rd, that was when this video was posted, right? We live in a society where everything is being faked. Results are being faked. Profits, withdrawals are being faked. Everything is being faked, right? Everything now is being faked because people are not out to make money from trading. They're out to make money from their fellow people, right? So people selling fake signals and all of those things, right? I'm not into others. So whatever I post, it's posted here on my YouTube channel. You can see the date stamp. Nothing has been changed, and I can't go and put edit and then put some parts. You can see the time it was posted, and everything here is 100% today, right? So you cannot simply play the video and confirm if I actually talked about this before it actually happened, right? So in the video on June 3rd, I talked about how was a certain depth of the dump based on seasonality and all of those fun stuff, right? So now, what am I anticipating for this last week of June, right? So let us quickly look at the monthly time frame because this is the last. Okay, wow, okay. So based on the monthly time frame, I can see that we are still playing around that imbalance on the monthly, and the monthly is obviously bullish. You can see higher high, you can see your higher low, and then you can see your higher. Monthly is obviously bullish, while the 3 months is bearish. This is an old post though. All right, so monthly is still bullish. We're still playing up this imbalance, and then if we come down back to the daily, we can say that's actually kind of shift of market structure. And based on seasonalities, the market should be bullish this week on DXY, right? Now look at very carefully. Although I don't really use this often, you can see that we are playing off a key level, right? As a key level here. Why is it a key level? When I'm drawing my key level, I'm looking at the open and close prices of daily candles. You can see how the markets closed around this level. You can see how the market always close and open around this level. So this level is an area of interest. You can see how the market hits and then it dumps. You can see how the market tapped it, and so you can see the market has very difficult to break through. But what I'm looking at the bodies of the candle. Look at how the levels are being respected by the bodies of the candles. So for me, I look at the bodies of the candles as where the most of the liquidity is at. So the candles contain the liquidity while the wicks do the damage, right? That is a quote I learned from the inner circle trader, right? So now I anticipate bullish pricing for this because this is the last week of the month. Except we have fundamentals, I might take price lower, but I anticipate a little bullish pricing, right? Some kind of bullish pricing because price is finding difficult to break this imbalance, right? So let's look at the daily again. So now we have that bullish break, and the only area of previous distribution I can find is here. So even if price wants to sell, it has to hit this last up candle. That is last kind of institutional footprint I can find. So even if market wants to jump, it has to get to this point first, right? So this is an area I'm looking at for sales, but for me, I'm looking for buys, possibly on Monday, Tuesday, at least to get up to this area, right? Yeah. So do we have a key level? Yeah, we have another key level, something around there. So kind of key level here. And see how the bodies of the candle. I look at the bodies, where the bodies find it difficult to break through. So you can see how the bodies, so what's the kind of key level still around there? So what any kind of sell anticipate should be here. So anticipate price to get to that level on DXY at least. Oh my God. So the price to get here and then jump, right? Maybe come back to this level again. So I don't know if it's going to break or not. Right? Remember on BSY, I had a price should come all the way down here. So we have gotten halfway down there. Price should at least come to this point before at least coming back to this key level. Then if it breaks this key level, you can have price come and come back to take out all this liquidity. So we have a lot of liquidity piling up here. You can see kind of trend line liquidity resting there. You can see it's very clean. That liquidity resting. So markets might likely come up there, hit this smart money institutional smart money cube and then drop down, right? So that's an area I'm looking at for now, right? So I can take out all this lipstick, right? So those are for DSY this week. So let's quickly look at the 4 hour and yeah, you can see 4 hours obviously bullish. Obviously bullish, right? The 4 hours obviously bullish. And price might want to play off this old fair value gap, right? So let's go to daily. So price might want to play off this old fair value gap and then go for this level, right? So for now, I'm bullish on DXY for now. So price might just want to go and hit here. So you will likely see more buys than sells on DXY. So we have this bullish breaker as well, still supporting buy ideas. And so another bullish breaker. So price might likely still at least hit this level before coming low. So I think market to go up a bit, at least to hit this level before coming down, right? That's what I have on DXY. Notice that this is my opinion. So now let's look at GBP USD, right? GBP USD, if you're expecting bullish market on DXY, then you should expect bearish price action on what? GBP USD, right? So we have taken out this liquidity. If you check my video on 29th, I think I talked about that as well. Let me see if I can find where I talk about GU. This EU. I want to see if I can find GU. Where I talk about GU. Oh yeah, I can see it. So you can see I marked this level. Market was going to go higher. I think I see something like that. Right. Yeah, I was very right on this. I said the market was going to buy. You can see it. I was talking about the buys. So you can see, can you see it? I was like, it's going to go up. Can you see the mark there? So it's there. So market got to where I was looking at, like I said on the video, right? So there's no guesswork here. But if you want to learn how I look at all these things, you're always welcome to join the paid mentorship group. That's why I talk about how I arrive with all these things that always happen, right? What I say always happen. And by God's grace, it's always recorded. There's no games being played. They recorded before it happens. It wasn't publicly on my channels. Everything is public and visible for all on Sunday, right? So no mind games, no gimmicks. Everything is transparent on this channel, all right? So if you think that there's anything being played, you can always reach out to me and give me your proof that I faked anything, all right? So nothing is being faked. I can assure you that. So we're talking about this liquidity. If you are sitting bullish market on DXY, they will expect some kind of bearish price action on GBP USD, right? So let's look at the daily. Currently, you can see that the daily is not looking good for more buys. It's not really looking good. You can see that it's, market is kind of printing bearish candles, right? So you might see that as kind of total soup idea, right? So for me, I'm looking at kind of bearish. You can see that there was a break of structure somewhere around there. Markets broke structure here. So let's take that out. So we have a kind of break of structure there on 4 hour. There's a BUS right there, very clear one. The break of market structure right there. Because the market came to retest it and has been falling off, right? So for me, I'm seeing liquidity building up here, right? I see liquidity building up here, right? So I feel that price should come lower, right? Since that's why my life wants to go up. So price should come lower on GBP US, right? You can see that price is making lower lows. Like I see markets breaking lows. So market has been breaking lows, broke this low, and then you can see market should likely come lower on GPS, right? So we should be targeting, this low here, this can be an area of take profits, sell into this low. This is an area I'm looking at to sell into, right? For this week, right? I'm really looking to sell into this area, but I don't really think that GBP is going to buy anymore. I feel that price might likely just drop, just sell off. But this is my opinion once again, based on seasonalities and all of that. So the same thing should also be similar on Euro USD. All right, very clear, very clear. You can see very clear bearish. So let's go to the daily time frame on Euro USD. All right, you can see we had that consolidation. Markets came to what I taught you guys on my boot camp. I talked about how to trade consolidation. So we had that consolidation right here. We have the other block at the midpoint of it. So markets came down and we have what a bearish break, right? So I'm also bearish on EU as well. So you can see that's actually a very clear 4-hour bearish break. A very clear break on 4 hour. So we have that clear break on strong here. So if market wants to buy, I would like this market at least come here to sell. Looking for anywhere from here. That's my area of interest for itself. So you can always bring out your flip tool. If you like using flip tools, you can bring out your flip tool, draw from swing high to swing low, and then look for sales maybe at 50% and beyond, right? So that would be a good area to sell at EU. So look at EU to sell from here, you take price lower, right? So take out all this liquidity. So I'm looking at all this liquidity here, this one, all this sweet spots. Sheesh! I'm seeing a juicy setup on this. So I'm seeing more of USD sales for this week, right? It might happen, might not happen. So three is always a prediction, right? Always a prediction. So I cannot just say 100%, right? So GBP, JPY. Let's look at yen basket first. So yen basket has been, oh my God, has been seriously bearish. And I talked about this long before this happened. Market has been seriously bearish and it has no signs of wanting. Wow. This is amazing. So I made a new monthly lower low. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Can't really see anything on this guy. Let's look at the 2 hour. Let's look at 1 hour yen basket. For me, there's nothing really clear on this, right? And nothing really clear on GM baskets. Nothing really clear on that. Let's look at GJ. And on the monthly of GJ, we are playing out that monthly imbalance. But you can say monthly is bullish. We have this higher high, higher low, and then a higher high. So market broke right here. So for me, I feel that you might want to make a new high. They make a new high above this high. That's why I was targeting overall. Like I said, we have almost filled this imbalance. I posted this long before price came to this imbalance. I posted this. You can check my channel for that. I posted it. So you can always look at that. So we have taken as monthly high. So we might see a little bit of reversal since they are coming to the end of the week. So we might see some little reversals on this. So this is not taking this overall high here. We might see some reversals there. For me, I don't really have anything concrete on GJ. Honestly speaking, I don't have anything concrete on GJ. So I'm not on the first ideas here. Nothing for me on GJ right now. So I'll likely stay out of GJ for now. Let's look at the USD chef. USD chef should be bearish since since DSY is bearish, right? So we have a bearish market on this. Casino market is making lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. So these are our last structural points. Market must take out this side to be was bearish. All right. So market has not been able to break it. So we have this kind of wow, that's it. So we might see price sell off. So we have our lower high there, and then our lower low down here, right? So we might see price sell off. So I see that price has taken out all this liquidity here. Market might really sell off now, might really be ready to sell off. Right. You might see market sell off from there. So let's look at the 30 minutes time frame to see if there's something of interest. All right, so we'll have to wait for market to do a very clear sell confirmation to take price lower. So I'm kind of bet for USD check for now. All right. So let's see what happens. Right? So let's see if we can have a sell confirmation there, and then we'll take price short, right? If you sell confirmation, then take price lower, right? At least we take out all this liquidity down there. That is it. So let's look at the almighty GBP card, and then we look at gold, and then we call it a day, right? Let's look at GBP card. So I posted GBP card buys on my channel. It's also my channel. Market was somewhere around there when I posted this. It's on my Telegram channel. If you want to confirm if I'm lying, I'm saying if you just check my Telegram community, and you find all the information you need there. The link is in the description, all right? So for me, I can't really see anything on this guy for now, but I expect price to take out this side because there will be hedge funds left. I can see equal highs here. I can see liquidity resting up here. There's liquidity all over these charts. I can see liquidity all over. So that's another area I'm looking for. I expect price to go higher and take this out, right? So I can't really see any lower time frame setup for now, right? So let us wait for buy confirmations. So I can see an imbalance here. Let's look at this carefully. All right, so let's look at this. So this is a big area of interest for me. Price can come back there. I'm looking for buys here. Markets have traded into this imbalance. I'm looking for buys inside it. So if market does not get there, then I don't have a trade, right? So that's the only area I'm looking for GBP card. Markets come down here, I can look for buys. I look for confirmation to buy. Market does not come there, then I'm staying out. It's that simple, right? Let's look at the last pair, which is gold. So based on gold standard, let's see what gold has been up to. Wow. So I posted this on gold. So I finally down to 61.8 level, swing high, swing low. So let's see. So let's go to the lower time frame. Gold has been bearish since it took out what this liquidity pool here. Gold has been bearish since it took out this liquidity pool. And I posted this liquidity pool before it was taken. I posted this long before it was taken. And you can always check my previous post to confirm that. So for now, let's just take out all this lipstick from. Let's take out all this lipstick. Right. For me, now I can't really see anything very clear on gold. I expect that to be bullish. Okay, we are at 61.8 level. We have an optimal trade entry. Let's look at the 2-hour time frame. This is beautiful. Let's look at 1 hour. If you are expecting bearish market on DXY, then maybe gold has started buying. So let's look at this area. If gold comes back here, I give you maybe a buy. You want to buy, but for me, I prefer this. This is the last. This is the lowest order block, right? So if gold come back here, I'm looking for more buys. Right? This is what I'm looking at more. I don't really like this market. Don't like this. So I look at this. The market, if gold come back here, we can look for buys. So at least take price at least to take out these clean highs here. We have clean highs here. So if gold come back here, we're looking for buys to take out all these clean highs. And that is it for gold. Let us look at indices. So for NASDAQ has been coming up from US30. That's coming up from a key level. So you can see this weekly key level, which I have marked here for a long time now. You can see price has been playing up that key level. And we might see the market drop again. Market is ready to break this. Market is ready to break this, So we might still see some sales. I don't know. Now you can see as a 4-hour, a daily break. Market is taking this thing low. It's going to break us down here. So I'm very careful with this guy. We have liquidity resting here. So for me, I'll be more likely to see more sales on it, at least to take out this, right? So now we have that 4-hour break on structure here. Right. So markets can decide to come back, do something like this. Come back here and then come for this liquidity there. So I also have on this guy. For now, I'll wait for price to come back up. If I see a sell, I take price back down there, right? So I have for this guy. Yeah, I think that's all. So I'm not giving you guys an overall picture. I'm not giving you guys entry or stop loss. Right? I'm not in the position to do that. So if you want to learn how to make lower time frame confirmations, how to understand market high, understand price, you can always do it to join the paid mentorship group, which goes for a yearly fee of 45,000 naira, which is about 50 it's about $55 or thereabouts currency, right? It's about $60 or thereabouts, right? I don't really know the dollar conversion now. So you can always do it to join our paid membership group. And if you use the link in the description, you get a 10% discount, right? We have a 10% coupon code in the description. So we have a 10% coupon code. So I have a 10% coupon code. All right, so it's in the link in the description, right? So link in description, right? So if you want to use the link to get a 10% discount to our annual paid mentorship. Just use the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the paid mentorship platform. All right. So have a wonderful day. And clap easy, don't over leverage. Cheers and God bless.